di main kan di dalam gua besar. Suara gesekan batu dan dengungan logam perunggu mendominasi.
Shouting proudly into the massive gorge, forging an alliance in the ancient forge. Vocals projecting across the vast ravine, observing the grandest architectural scene. Syllables ricocheting off the limestone cliff, solving the puzzle of the hieroglyph.
Miners excavating the precious amber ore, unlocking the vault of the historical door. Monuments standing in the desolate canyon, traveling alongside my trusted companion. Acoustics amplified by the circular dome,
Wandering far from my ancestral home. Audio bouncing against the canyon wall, listening intensely to the rebounding call. Reverberation traveling for multiple miles, walking down the long deserted aisles, hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber. Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space,
leaving an immortal auditory trace.
mesmerized entirely by the golden echo.
Hey, chiseling a message into the granite stone, standing majestically on the copper throne. Frequencies rebounding from the stalactite, illuminating the cavern with torchlight. Geometry shaping the acoustic design,
Following the trajectory of the fall line,
whispering a secret to the chasm below, waiting patiently for the sound to grow. Reflections multiplying the spoken noun, echoing throughout the abandoned town.
resonance vibrating the dusty terrain, creating a spectacular auditory chain. Audio bouncing against the canyon wall, listening intensely to the rebounding call. Reverberation traveling for multiple miles, walking down the long deserted aisles, hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber. Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space,
Leaving an immortal auditory trace.
mesmerized entirely by the golden echo. Ricochet,
Acoustic architecture,
historical lecture,
vast projection. Cup your hands, yelling to the void.
the silence is completely destroyed.
Hello, listen.
Hearing the return of the golden echo, watching the canyon cast a yellow shadow. Voices replicating in the empty chamber, glowing brightly like a piece of amber. Sound waves multiplying in the rocky space,
Leaving an immortal auditory trace.
mesmerized entirely by the golden echo.
Oh, let it bounce.
Keep reflecting.
Suara gelembung udara kecil pecah di permukaan air.
Sleeping peacefully inside a calcified shell, listening to the ocean's hypnotic rolling swell. Anemones waving their pastel-colored threads, polyps resting securely in their limestone beds. Microscopic algae painting the underwater town, wearing a spectacular, fragile calcium crown.
Exoskeletons building a magnificent rigid reef, providing the aquatic creatures a shelter in relief. Currents gently massaging the purple sponge, preparing the scuba divers for their morning plunge. Spawning millions of eggs into the lunar tide, having absolutely nothing dangerous to hide.
Subconscious wandering through the marine terrain, washing the impurities from the saturated brain.
Hallucinating visions of a seahorse parade,
Resting quietly in the aquatic dappled shade. Drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream. Ecosystem thriving in a delicate balance, admiring the underwater biological talent. Surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away. Lost forever inside this coral dream.
Crustaceans crawling across the porous bone, discovering a territory previously unknown. Tentacles retracting from a sudden touch, depending on this environment so very much. Symbiotic relationships forming in the dark,
Leaving a permanent ecological mark. Plankton glowing faintly in the midnight hour, observing the blooming of the marine flower. Fins brushing softly against the jagged ridge, swimming gracefully beneath the natural bridge. Tranquility absorbed through the porous skin, realizing the beauty that we are currently
subconscious wandering through the marine terrain,
washing the impurities from the saturated brain.
hallucinating visions of a seahorse parade.
Resting quietly in the aquatic dappled shade. Drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream. Ecosystem thriving in a delicate balance, admiring underwater biological talent. Surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away. Lost forever inside this coral dream.
Fragile aquatic slumber, endless number, vivid color.
Close your eyes, let the water rock you. There is absolutely nothing that can mock you. Drift away, sink deeper.
Sleep now,
Drift away, sink deeper. Sleep now. Drifting slowly into a vivid coral dream, following the path of the Gulf Stream. Ecosystem thriving in a delicate balance, admiring the underwater biological talent. Surrendering entirely to the tidal sway, washing the terrestrial anxieties away. Lost forever inside this coral dream. Lost forever inside this coral dream. Keep dreaming.
stay fragile. Jacking the cable into the cerebral port, uploading data to the virtual resort, browsing the internet on a neon grid, uncovering the files that the system hid. Pixels forming a holographic beach, cyberspace extending beyond our reach. Motherboard processing the Dreamy byte, surfing the highway of optic light, hacking the mainframe of the Babylon code, traveling quickly down the digital road. Software rendering a polygon sun, binary compiling till the task is done.
Bandwidth expanding, connection is secure, algorithm providing the ultimate cure. Downloading consciousness into the machine, viewing reality through a monitor screen, becoming a legendary wave rider,
Operating as the ultimate
cyber insider. Cruising the spectrum of the data stream, living inside a synthesized electric dream, bypassing firewalls with incredible speed, fulfilling the technological urgent need, connecting directly as a wave rider.
Oh, do, 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 do. Microchip overheating from the heavy base, navigating the vectors of virtual space. Keyboard clicking in a rhythmic sequence, overcoming the digital program defense.
Glitching the matrix with a reggae dub, logging immediately into the hacker club. Avatars dancing in the chat room hall, deleting the boundaries of the firewall. Cursor blinking on the command line prompt, servers completely and utterly swamped. Downloading a massive gigabyte file, encrypting my password with a stylish smile. Bandwidth expanding, connection is secure, algorithm providing the ultimate cure. Downloading consciousness into the machine, viewing reality through a monitor screen, becoming a legendary wave rider,
Operating
as the ultimate cyber insider. Cruising the spectrum of the data stream, living inside a synthesized electric dream, bypassing firewalls with incredible speed, fulfilling the technological urgent need, connecting directly as a wave rider. Cybernetic,
virtual schematic,
data automatic,
systematic,
press the enter key,
execute the run. The digital revolution has begun. Loading, processing, complete.
becoming a legendary wave rider,
Operating as the
ultimate cyber insider. Cruising the spectrum of the data stream, living inside a synthesized electric dream, bypassing firewalls with incredible speed, fulfilling the technological urgent need, connecting directly as a wave rider.
Suara sinteset rusak dan ditutup dengan suara khas.
Log off, computer retro.
Disconnect.
System offline. driving the atmosphere into a caramel vat, wearing a peppermint striped bowler hat, radiating a highly saccharine mood, consuming the most delicious sugary food, personality coated in a vanilla glaze, navigating through a confectionery maze.
Sugar cane stalks processing in the mill, extracting the syrup from the grassy hill. Charisma melting like a chocolate bar, sticking my fingers into the honey jar.
Magnetism pulling with a sticky grip, licking the icing off my upper lip. Marshmallow clouds hovering above our head, baking a loaf of cinnamon flavored bread, emitting a fragrance of bakery treats, walking happily down the desert streets, surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora.
Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap,
Pouring the maple directly from the tap. Disposition softer than a cotton candy, keeping the lollipop exceptionally handy. Basking warmly in this sweet aura.
pancakes stacked upon the porcelain plate, arriving early to the bakery gate. Pheromones acting like a pastry chef, using a recipe in the treble clef.
Sprinkles decorating the social interaction, creating a massive tasty distraction. Chewing a piece of gummy fruity delight, appetite satisfied by a single bite. Halo resembling a glazed donut ring, listening to the jovial candy maker sing.
Gyrating, jiggling to the reggae bass line, everything tasting incredibly fine.
Marshmallow clouds hovering above our head, baking a loaf of cinnamon flavored bread, emitting a fragrance of bakery treats, walking happily down the desert streets, surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora.
Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap,
Pouring the maple directly from the tap. Disposition softer than a cotton candy, keeping the lollipop exceptionally handy. Basking warmly in this sweet aura.
confection,
Sugar saturation,
syrup elevation.
candy sensation.
Unwrap the foil, take a little taste.
Not a single crumb will go to waste. So sweet, so sticky, yummy. Surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora.
Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap,
Pouring the maple directly from the tap. Disposition softer than a cotton candy, keeping the lollipop exceptionally handy. Basking warmly in this sweet aura.
Suárale tu pan permencare.
Taraket, permencare. Stay sweet, stay sweet. Strike a pose.
Oh yeah.
Strike a pose in the middle of the dark, ignite the room with a magical spark. Hips are swaying to a secret groove, watch carefully how the shadows move.
Elegance captured in a single frame.
Nobody here even knows your name.
Ancient ancestors whisper in the chant, giving the power that the spirits grant. Step sacred floor, unlocking the hinges of the hidden door.
Roots are deep, but the style is high,
Reaching completely into the midnight sky.
flesh and bone become a work of art.
Rhythm is pulsing from a beating heart,
Mystery wraps around every stance,
lost inside the camouflage of the dance. Caught
in a mystic vogue,
moving exactly like a
stylish robe. Fashion and spirit perfectly aligned,
creating a silhouette.
totally divine, expressing the soul without any speech.
Grasping the magic that is
Out of reach, caught in a mystic vogue.
drums are commanding the way you twist, wearing a bracelet on your moving wrist, translating history through a physical bend, starting a motion that will never end.
Channeling energy from the cosmic void, every negative thought is now destroyed.
Gliding across the beautifully polished stage,
Turning the chapter to a brand new page.
glamour is dripping from the velvet dress,
Manifesting absolute
pure finesse,
confidence dripping from the pointed toe.
showing the universe a brilliant show.
Flesh and bone become a work of art.
Rhythm is pulsing from a beating heart,
Mystery wraps around every stance,
lost inside the camouflage of the dance.
caught in a mystic vogue, moving exactly like a stylish robe. Fashion and spirit perfectly aligned,
Creating a silhouette.
totally divine, expressing the soul without any speech.
Grasping the magic that
That is out of reach, caught in a mystic vogue.
Whoa.
Full shift, elevate, let the body translate. Form, shape, design, draw the invisible line. Attitude, magic, grace, commanding the physical space. Hold it, feel it, feel it, feel it. In a mystic vogue,
Moving exactly like a stylish robe,
fashion and spirit perfectly aligned, creating a silhouette,
totally divine.
expressing the soul without any speech, grasping the magic that is out of reach, caught in a mystic vogue. Strike it,
Hold it.
own it. Honest emotions blooming inside my chest, passing this ultimate psychological test, verifying everything that feels genuinely real, exposing the authentic way I currently feel, stripping the artificial layers completely bare,
Inhaling this incredibly
purified air.
far I sense in the undeniable frequency, broadcasting truth with absolute urgency. Tuning the internal radio to a conscious dial, walking this righteous path for many a mile. Magnetic resonance humming within the spine, trusting the geometry of the grand design.
Syncing our pulses, matching the internal beat, generating a massive amount of kinetic heat. Frequencies merging into a singular sound, vibrating heavily underneath the ground, emitting a flawlessly true vibration,
Building a remarkably solid foundation,
authenticity radiating from the central core,
opening a profoundly beautiful door.
rejecting the fake, embracing the pure, providing a sonic miraculous cure, feeling this immensely true vibration.
Subwoofer shaking the concrete floor, giving them the listeners a whole lot more. Trouble is cutting through the dense fog, writing a chapter in the audio log. Acoustic sincerity echoing so loud, piercing directly through the thickest cloud.
Crystal clarity shining in the dialogue, leaping effortlessly over the fallen log. Sympathy resonating in every spoken phrase, navigating successfully through the complex maze. Genuine smiles replacing the plastic frown, uplifting the inhabitants of this entire town. Syncing our pulses, matching the internal beat, generating a massive amount of kinetic heat. Frequencies merging into a singular sound, vibrating heavily underneath the ground, emitting a flawlessly true vibration,
Building a remarkably solid foundation,
authenticity radiating from the central core,
opening a profoundly beautiful door.
rejecting the fake, embracing the pure, providing a sonic miraculous cure, feeling this immensely true vibration. Resonance,
Absolute sincerity,
sonic clarity,
utmost integrity.
let the speakers rumble, let the earth shake.
This is the reality we actively make.
Listen close, feel the pulse, no impulse. Emitting a flawlessly true vibration,
Building a remarkably solid foundation,
authenticity radiating from the central core,
opening a profoundly beautiful door.
rejecting the fake, embracing the pure, providing a sonic miraculous cure, feeling this immensely true vibration. Stay true, keep vibrating.
No, 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 no.
Nuance disco. Standing vulnerable beneath the glaring star, admitting exactly who we genuinely are. Perspiration dripping from a feverish brow, shedding the heavy burden of guilt right now.
Mirages dissipating in the blazing heat, surrendering my arrogance at your dusty feet. Solar flares exposing the undeniable truth, apologizing for the mistakes of my foolish youth, unburdening the secrets I cautiously locked away, speaking the sentences I previously couldn't say, repenting sincerely beside the dry oasis. removing the mask from our sweating faces.
Temperature rising, the atmosphere is intense, dropping every single psychological defense. Ultraviolet rays piercing the stubborn pride, nowhere left in this barren desert to hide. Making a brutal, honest sun confession, ending this toxic, secretive obsession.
Blistering daylight,
Purifying the soul,
finally making the shattered pieces whole.
evaporating lies in the scorching air, leaving our consciences completely bare.
Liberated by
This fiery sun confession.
doom shifting beneath our trembling knees, begging the unforgiving universe, please. Scorched earth absorbing the tears we cry. Looking directly into the merciless sky, vultures circling the remnants of deceit, embracing the honesty of this massive defeat.
First quenched by a sudden moment of clarity, practicing a radical emotional charity. Thermometer bursting from the sudden spike, saying the words into the scorching mic. Absolution granted by the midday noon, hoping the cooling shadows will arrive soon. Temperature rising, the atmosphere is intense, dropping every single psychological defense. Ultraviolet rays piercing the stubborn pride, nowhere left in this barren desert to hide. Making a brutal, honest sun confession, ending this toxic, secretive obsession.
Blistering daylight,
Purifying the soul,
finally making the shattered pieces whole.
evaporating lies in the scorching air, leaving our consciences completely bare. Liberated by this fiery sun confession.
Purifier, solar redemption,
Zero exemption.
total submission.
Let the heat burn away the awful lies.
Watch the honesty reflect in my eyes.
Speak truth,
Woo!
feel the burn, let it out, let it out.
Let it out.
Making a brutal, honest sun confession, ending this toxic, secretive obsession.
Blistering daylight,
Purifying the soul,
finally making the shattered pieces whole.
evaporating lies in the scorching air, leaving our consciences completely bare. Liberated by this fiery sun confession.
Swa-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Stand in the light. Descending past the shallow sunlit zone, exploring trenches completely unknown, encrypted messages hidden in the brine, deciphering the cryptic ancient sign. Mermaids guarding the abyssal gate, leaving the surface to investigate.
Submarine scanning the pitch black deep, where the prehistoric leviathans sleep. Sonar pinging against the cavern wall, answering the forgotten maritime call.
Oysters concealing a luminescent pearl, watching the aquatic mysteries unfurl. Pressure increases the deep a glass bottle,
pushing the aquatic engines full throttle,
guarding this beautiful ocean secret.
Kelp forests tangling around the hull, finding the remnants of a sunken skull. Pirate galleons resting on the floor, plundering the legends of ancient lore.
Navigational charts are utterly useless here, relying on instinct to carefully steer. Bioluminescence lighting the abyss, experiencing an unexpected deep-sea bliss. Octopus camouflaging in the coral cave, witnessing the wonders that the depths gave. Blueprint of creation etched in the reef, providing an underwater silent relief. Pressure increases the deeper we dive, feeling incredibly deeply alive. Atlantis ruins buried in the sand, far away from the dry terrestrial land. Keeping this classified ocean secret,
Making a promise to carefully keep it.
enigmas floating beneath the dark blue,
Discovering a universe entirely new,
whispering riddles into a glass bottle,
pushing the
aquatic engines full throttle, guarding this beautiful ocean secret.
submerged.
Marine biology,
Deep mythology,
silent ecology,
hold your breath.
sink below the crust.
This is an environment of absolute trust.
Dive down,
Look close,
stay quiet. Keeping this classified ocean secret, making a promise to carefully keep it. Enigmas floating beneath the dark blue,
discovering a universe entirely new,
whispering riddles into a glass bottle, pushing the aquatic engines full throttle, guarding this beautiful ocean secret.
keep it hidden.
Keep it deep.
No, 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 no.
Standing vulnerable beneath a glaring star, admitting exactly who we genuinely are. Perspiration dripping from a feverish brow, shedding the heavy burden of guilt right now.
Mirages dissipating in the blazing heat,
Surrendering my arrogance at your dusty feet.
solar flares exposing the undeniable truth, apologizing for the mistakes of my foolish youth, unburdening the secrets I cautiously locked away, speaking the sentences I previously couldn't say, repenting sincerely beside the dry oasis, removing the mask from my sweating faces.
Temperature rising, the atmosphere is intense,
Dropping every single psychological defense.
ultraviolet rays piercing the stubborn pride.
Nowhere left in this barren desert to hide.
Making a brutal, honest, confession, ending this toxic, secretive obsession.
Blistering daylight purifying the soul.
Finally making the shattered pieces whole. Evaporating lies in the scorching air, leaving our consciences completely bare.
Liberated by this fiery
Sun confession.
Dunes shifting beneath our trembling knees, begging the unforgiving directly into the merciless sky. Vultures circling the remnants of deceit, embracing the honesty of this massive defeat.
First quenched by a sudden moment of clarity, practicing a radical emotional charity. Thermometer bursting from the sudden spike, saying the words into the scorching mic. Absolution granted by the midday noon, hoping the cooling shadows will arrive soon. Temperature rising, the atmosphere is intense,
Dropping every single psychological defense.
ultraviolet rays piercing the stubborn pride.
Nowhere left in this barren desert to hide.
Making a brutal, honest confession, ending this toxic, secretive obsession.
Blistering daylight purifying the soul.
Finally making the shattered pieces whole. Evaporating lies in the scorching air, leaving our consciences completely bare.
Liberated by this fiery sun.
Sun confession. Purified
Solar redemption,
solar redemption.
zero exemption.
Total submission.
Let the heat burn away the awful lies.
Watch the honesty reflect in my eyes.
Speak truth,
Feel the burn.
let it out.
Making a brutal, honest confession, ending this toxic, secretive obsession.
Blistering daylight purifying the soul.
Finally making the shattered pieces whole. Evaporating lies in the scorching air, leaving our consciences completely bare.
Liberated
By this fiery sun confession. Stand in the light.
stand in the light.
Twilight colors painting the canvas pink, pouring some nectar into a wooden drink.
Gathering friends around the roaring fire, strumming the strings of an acoustic lyre. Orange hues fade into a purple hue, sharing this beautiful evening with you. Amplifiers humming a very low frequency, celebrating life with absolute decency. Microphone set up on the sandy beach, melodies expanding beyond our normal reach. Percussion tapping a familiar steady pace, creating a harmonious communal space.
Daylight is ending, the shadows expand, instruments resting right inside my hand. Bonfire illuminating every single face,
Settling down in this gorgeous place,
starting the magical sunset jam. Singing exactly who I truly am.
chords are blending,
With the evening breeze,
voices echoing through the tropical trees.
vibrations resonating into the dusk, smelling the campfire and the earthy musk, losing ourselves in the sun.
walking down a major scale, telling an ancient musical tale. Keyboard is finding the perfect sweet chord. Everybody praising the Almighty Lord.
Harmony tight, the rhythm is locked. Nobody leaving, the doors are unlocked. Singing a chorus that everyone knows, feeling the poetry as it gently flows. Tambourine shaking, matching the snare. Music is hovering in the twilight air, improvising lyrics right on the spot, giving the session everything we got. Daylight is ending, the shadows expand, instruments resting right inside my hand. Bonfire illuminating every single phase,
Settling down in this gorgeous place,
starting a magical sunset jam. Singing exactly who I truly am,
chords are blending,
with the evening breeze,
voices echoing through the tropical trees.
vibrations resonating into the dusk, smelling the campfire and the earthy musk, losing ourselves in the sunset jam.
Along so feminine organs, along so family organs.
Symphony,
Twilight,
melody,
share
memory.
beautiful chemistry.
Play that instrument until the stars appear.
This is the only sound I wanna hear.
Sing loud,
Play soft,
look aloft, starting the magical sunset jam. Oh, singing exactly who I truly am. Oh,
chords are blending,
with the evening breeze,
voices echoing through the tropical trees.
vibrations resonating into the dusk, smelling the campfire and the earthy musk, losing ourselves in the sunset jam.
The music strips down
To just the tambourine,
and the crickets.
a final piano chord rings.
Good night.
Keep playing.
Perpaduan suara perkusi.
Calculating the sway of the gigantic front, measuring the distance to the lily pond. Geometry drawn by the extending branch, sheltering the animals on the tropical ranch. Leaves rubbing together in a rhythmic friction, defying every single logical restriction.
Bark scraping bark to establish the beat, providing a canopy to block out the heat. Trunk is bending with mathematical precision, making a deeply rooted, firm decision. Timber expanding in the equatorial sun, metronome ticking until the daytime is done.
Syncopated shadows dancing on the grass, watching the heavy humid seasons pass. Algorithms written in the texture of the
twisting tightly like an endless rope. Using a botanical green microscope, insects tapping on the hollow wooden log, echoing loudly across the misty fog.
Stems vibrating at a highly specific rate, unlocking the hinges of the biological gates that flowing upwards in a steady stream, constructing the ultimate biological dream. Counting the rings hidden deep inside, observing the mechanics with immense pride. Syncopated shadows dancing on the grass, watching the heavy humid seasons pass. Algorithms written in the texture of the wood, standing exactly where the ancestors stood. Listening closely to the palm rhythm,
Traversing the optical
natural prism,
coconuts dropping on exact right cue.
providing a spectacular view. Calibrating the tempo of the coastal breeze,
Learning the language of the towering trees.
following the equations of the palm rhythm. Oh, calculate
Botanical map,
equatorial path,
nature's octograph.
tap the trunk,
Listen to the hollow sound. The greatest percussion is grown from the ground.
1, 2, count the leaves, keep time. Listening closely to the palm rhythm,
Traversing the optical
natural prism,
coconuts dropping on exact right cue.
providing a spectacular view. Calibrating the tempo of the coastal breeze,
Learning the language of the
towering trees, following the equations of the palm rhythm.
Buli perkusi kayu,
Semakin pelan,
keep counting.
keep swaying. Invisible currents sweeping across the room, sweeping away the psychological gloom. Oxygen filling the expanding lung, tasting the ether upon the tongue. Zephyr caressing the delicate skin, exposing the phantom residing within.
Altitude rising without any wings, listening closely as the atmosphere sings. Draft is pulling me up to the sky, watching the aerial predators fly. Levitating above the mundane dispute, playing a melody on a bamboo flute.
Exhaling deeply, emptying the chest, putting the frantic anxieties to rest. Aura is glowing with a pastel shade, watching the physical boundaries fade. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain
free, escaping the pull of heavy gravity. Meteorology cannot predict this gale, blowing powerfully into my spiritual sail. Turbulence vanishing from the radar screen, entering a paradigm completely unseen.
Feathers drifting in the upward draft, sailing the clouds on an invisible raft. Purity inhaled through the nasal passage, delivering a silent telepathic message. Ventilation clearing the mental fog, jumping gracefully like a leaping frog. Exhaling deeply, emptying the chest, putting the frantic anxieties to rest. Aura is glowing with the pastel shade, watching the physical boundaries fade. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze.
Aerodynamics,
Spiritual mechanics,
no more panics.
overcoming the Titanics.
Inhale the goodness,
Exhale the bad,
releasing every single sorrow you had.
breathe in,
Breathe out.
let go. Carried away by the gentle soul breeze, gliding effortlessly with absolute ease. Spirit detached from the heavy flesh, breathing an element wonderfully fresh. Soaring high over the mountain peak, finding the inner tranquility we seek. Floating along on this beautiful soul breeze. Stay light, keep floating.
Oh, suara pita,
Kaset
VHS yang sedikit rusak. Suara pita.
viewing affection through a scratched vintage lens, hiding entirely from our inquisitive friends. Polaroid picture is fading to yellow and gray, capturing a romance we simply cannot display. Emotions are bleeding outside the printed frame, igniting a quiet pixelated analog flame.
Rewinding the spool of this intimate cassette, trying desperately to playfully forget. Static interference masking the sweet Vulcan tone, conversing secretly on a disconnected rotary phone. Television displaying a completely snowy screen, documenting this incredibly secretive scene.
Focus is softening, the sharp edges blur, memories mixing into beautiful slur. Nostalgia dripping from the CRT display, wandering blindly through this romantic array. Trapped happily inside a hazy love, soft as a feather from a morning dove. Distortion making the connection feel right, embracing the glitches in the dimming light. Resolution
buzzing with a low fidelity hum. Fingertips tapping the rhythm on the thumb. Silhouettes merging in the sepia-toned room. Banishing the loneliness, escaping the doom. Frequency drifting away from the central node. Decoding the complex, affectionate cipher code.
Microphone muffled by a heavy velvet cloth, attracted to the bulb like a fluttering moth. Swooning grammatically on the corduroy couch, removing a love letter from a leather pouch. Degradation adds a wonderful charm, resting my head securely upon your arm. Focus is softening, the sharp edges blur. Memories mixing into a beautiful slur. Nostalgia dripping from the CRT display. Wandering blindly through this romantic array. Trapped happily inside a hazy love, soft as a feather from a morning dove. Distortion making the connection feel right. Embracing the glitches in the dimming light. Resolution is low, but the feeling is grand. Walking together through a blurred wonderland. Getting lost inside this hazy love. Imperfect perfection,
Visual deflection,
press play, let the magnetic tape run.
our blurry romance has only just begun. Rewind. Pause it. Playback.
Trap happily inside a hazy love. Soft as a feather from a morning dove. Distortion making the connection feel right. Embracing the glitches in the dimming light. Resolution is low, the feeling is grand. Walking together through a blurred wonderland. Getting lost inside this hazy love.
Swarapita,
Gossip,
samakin sick. Keep it blurry.
stay hazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Dipping the atmosphere into a caramel vat, wearing a peppermint stripe bowler hat, radiating a highly saccharine mood, consuming the most delicious sugary food. Personality coated in a vanilla glaze, navigating through a confectionery maze.
Sugarcane stalks processing in the mill, extracting the syrup from the grassy hill. Charisma melting like a chocolate bar, sticking my fingers into the honey jar.
Magnetism pulling with the sticky grip, licking the icing off my upper lip.
Marshmallow clouds hovering above our head,
Baking a loaf of cinnamon-flavored bread, emitting a fragrance of bakery treats.
walking happily down the desert streets.
Surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora. Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap, pouring the maple directly from the tap.
Disposition
Softer than a cotton candy, keeping a lollipop exceptionally handy. Basking warmly in this sweet aura.
pancakes stacked upon the porcelain plate, arriving early to the bakery gate. Pheromones acting like a pastry chef, losing a recipe in the treble clef.
Sprinkles decorating the social interaction, creating a massive tasty distraction.
Chewing a piece of gummy,
Fruity delight, appetite satisfied by a single bite.
halo resembling a glazed donut ring.
Listening to the jovial candy maker sing, gelating, jiggling to the reggae bass line. Everything tasting incredibly fine. Marshmallow clouds hovering above our head, baking a loaf of cinnamon flavored bread, emitting a fragrance of bakery treats. Walking happily down the desert streets, surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora. Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap, pouring the maple directly from the tap. Disposition softer than a cotton candy, keeping a lollipop exceptionally handy, basking warmly in this sweet aura. Confection, sugar saturation,
Syrup elevation.
candy sensation.
Unwrap the foil, take a little taste.
Not a single crumb will go to waste.
So sweet,
So sticky,
yummy.
yeah. Surrounded constantly by a sweet aura, tasting the sweetness of the local flora. Bubblegum popping in a cheerful snap, pouring the maple directly from the tap. Disposition softer than a cotton candy, keeping a lollipop exceptionally handy, basking warmly in this sweet aura.
Suárale tu pan pan.
Kare tarik tariki,
Stay sweet.
stay sweet.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Kneeling politely near the waterfall, answering the universe's quiet call. Folding my palms in a gesture of grace, seeking forgiveness in this sacred place. Jungle canopy acts as a cathedral roof, finding the spiritual, undeniable proof.
Hymns are rustling within the bamboo leaves, comforting the person who silently grieves. Faith is rooted deep within the jungle dirt, healing the damages and the lingering hurt. Offering gratitude for the provided fruit, tracing religion back to the earliest root.
Looking heavenward past the monkey vine, searching for a holy miraculous sign. Whispering wishes to the divine creator, hoping the answers will arrive much later. Sending a sincere tropic prayer,
Releasing intentions into the humidity,
sanctuary hidden by the fern and moss.
trading the vanity, accepting the loss.
Worshipping silently beside the lagoon, asking for blessings from the crescent moon. Sending a sincere
Oh,
tropic prayer.
altar constructed from coconuts and shells, tolling the invisible
from the materialistic dream.